Stop hiring people who are not qualified for the position. You going off of potential and no experience people, putting them in these high CEO positions, executive positions, and wondering why you can't have the best. It's because you're not giving yourself the best. It's because you're not willing to do the work to get there. Our willpower is our strongest point. If you are not where you want to be in life, ask yourself why. What you want and what you're receiving is not adding up. You're literally relinquishing your willpower. You're literally depleting your energy. Greetings, my amazing A-listers, and welcome to another beautiful day with A. I am so grateful to be here, and I trust that you all are well. If you're not, I'm sending you all the good vibes. For those of you who are new, my name is A, and this is our Society Experience A-List. A-List is a list of alchemizing women of the highest order of divinity, excellence, and admirable eminence. We make it happen. We don't make excuses. Here on our channel, we talk about personal ascension, personal development, alignment, chakras, meditation, and all the good things and our experiences. So let's dive right in. Okay, so this video is going to be about using your willpower in 2024 to just glow up. When we talk about A-list, if you all know anything about an A-list celebrity, they're like the highest ranking in society. Over here, I encourage you all to be the A-list of your life. See yourself as a celebrity. See yourself as this high vibrational being and to operate with excellence at all time. And when I say all time, I don't mean literally like 24/7 because we will have our ups and downs. But for the most part, to carry yourself with grace, to embody the eminence, to be phenomenal because you are that. And that's what really led into this topic today about using your willpower to really glow up this year. I've said this before, how growing up, I was not very confident in myself. I didn't speak up or really just go for the things that I really wanted in life. I did to a certain extent, but not to my fullest potential because I was not operating in my fullest potential of using my willpower and to seeing myself greater than what I was actually doing or what I was accepting from others. And a lot of times we relinquish our willpower to others because of the things that they say to us that may not make us feel good, comparing ourselves to others because we think that they're higher than us, feeling sorry for others, being in toxic relationships and bonds because you feel like, oh, we connected through emotions, and thinking things are love when it's not love is really hurtful. Or it might be just lust and you just lost in the sauce of it. We have to nourish ourselves with the best resources and spend time with ourselves to understand what works for us, what doesn't work for us, and knowing what we're compatible with and what we're not, and not just accepting things because it's the first option. And I've said this before, and really gaining that sovereignty. A lot of times, and I'm gonna go into details, this is a woman's safe space, but when we're sexually involved with people, and if you're one person who believes in monogamy and wants to be in a relationship, if you're constantly giving your body, your flesh to someone that you would not even marry, for someone you would not spend the rest of your life with type of thing, you keep doing that out of lust, or you thinking that you're in love because of history and all this stuff. But what you want and what you're receiving is not adding up. You're literally relinquishing your willpower. You're literally depleting your energy because if you don't know, our sexual energy is our most potent energy. You know how they say love is the strongest force in the universe? So think about what is the strongest force that you have physically. It is your sexual energy. This is where we create. This is where life is formed. This is where we manifest. As women, this is our creative portal. This is where life starts. And of course, from the man, we receive the seed. In our womb, this is where we create, we nourish, and we nurture, and we birth this life force energy that changes the reality of what we know it. And so it's important for us to realize, like, where we're giving our energy and why. And our willpower is our strongest point. If you are not where you want to be in life, ask yourself why. And if you're not doing the things that you need to do daily to create that life that you want, ask yourself why and where's your energy going. At the end of the day, and I always say this, we live our lives for ourselves. Think about it like this, and I've said this before, especially to my own parents, but if you see a homeless person, right? 9 times out of 10, they were not just born on the street, like just homeless like that and just going their whole entire life. 9 times out of 10, I say. They started somewhere. They had some type of shelter. They had some type of family or upbringing or something until they got to a certain age where they were capable of making their own decisions. We as humans, we are competent enough to know right from wrong, what's good and what's bad. And God gave us our willpower to choose which spectrum we're going to live on. Is that going to be a higher frequency, a higher level, or is that going to be a lower frequency at a lower level? And if you don't take care of yourself, if you don't feed yourself, if you don't know how to just discipline yourself, you'll be at the bottom of the barrel, pinching for pennies, projecting out low budget behavior, and wondering why you can't have the best. It's because you're not giving yourself the best. It's because you're not willing to do the work to get there. And sometimes the best things in life do not come easy. If you've gone decades of being a certain way and thinking a certain way, but these ways were not really conducive for you. They were just like the old ways of being. There was the old paradigm. Anything that's just outdated, it will take time to break out of that. But if you have the willpower to do so, best believe that you will receive the best life that you've ever experienced. And for me, I'm only 27, but I'm very mindful of what I want, who I want, and why I want it. And I'm very much mindful of knowing how to get there. I used to settle in relationships and give my willpower away because I wanted to be in love and I wanted to live out this fantasy and this dream of being this miraculous woman, being this wife and all this stuff. But honestly, I was not doing myself a due diligence and thoroughly scouting out the best partners for me. I was not feeding myself the best things in the world to keep myself at a high vibration. And I just kept accepting the bare minimum, not speaking up for myself, relinquishing my willpower out of love and allowing people to manipulate me or make me feel bad for wanting better and being stuck in these positions, stuck on potential. Like, potential is not going to get us to the places that we want. The actions will. Those results are going to show. The numbers don't lie. And if you keep going years and years and years doing the same thing but expecting different results, well, babe, let me tell you something. You're going to be in the same spot that you started, and probably even worse. And I know this from experience. Like, we have to really understand what it means to be at a higher vibration and a higher frequency and enjoying life to a highest capacity. And that means working your body out, like switching up these toxic habits, knowing when to say no when needed, and to really believe in yourself. Sometimes we really do have to look at our lives as a business, like an organization. Think about the board members, the people that you're going to have working in your facility. These are all metaphors, but just bear with me. You'll get what I'm trying to say. But stop hiring people who are not qualified for the position. You going off of potential and no experience people, putting them in these high CEO positions, executive positions, and they fucking your shit up, honestly. And then you're about to go out of business because your staff, your employees, they don't know how to operate your establishment and keep it going and have it operate at a higher level where you profit more, where you're gaining more, where you're learning more, where you're expanding more. Settling for the bare minimum is going to get you nothing, and nothing. Okay? So really take your power back. Stop listening to these people and listen to yourself, and also tap in with God, okay? Because we will be so into the external, we don't even hear or see our internal. And That is why I practice meditation so much. That's why I advocate for meditation so much. Because you are left alone with your thoughts, and you have to be able to face them. You have to be able to face your reality. You have to be able to face the past things, the present moment, and also where you want to be in the future, and really analyze that, because nobody is living your life but you. You're going to wake up with you, you're going to go to sleep with you, you're born with you, you're going to die with you. So at the end of the day, it's up to you and no one else. Let go of the victim mentality. Okay, it happened. Now what? What are you going to do? Are you going to keep saying the same story over and over? Are you going to continue to keep blaming people for why you stuck where you are? No. Make a move and get it popping. Like, eliminate the people, take out the trash, like, let go of the energy. We hold on to people, places, and situations that are just dead weight to us, and then we wonder why our back hurt. We wonder why our body is tired. We wonder why we just lazy and we feel unmotivated. It's because the dead weight. What do you do when things are dead? You bury it in the ground, and when it's buried, it might grow a flower, and you could probably have a beautiful garden. But you have to be able to know when to lay things to rest, to be able to manifest. I don't even know how I did that, but I did that. But yeah, be able to manifest and to co-create with God, to co-create with the universe, to have what you truly want. It's not that far-fetched, but you have to be able to make that paradigm shift in your mind to get there. It starts in the mind, speaking to yourself, and then actually doing, and continuously to condition and to practice and to execute and repeat that, and just be confident in yourself. It's not that hard. I mean, sometimes it is hard, but that's why you have to be willing and have the willpower. Don't be going back to stuff because you feel lonely, because you feel like it's just the only thing that you knew. There's so much to life. There are endless possibilities. You are beautiful. Continue to embrace that beauty within you and stop settling, okay? Glow up. This year, I set out to really risk it all in the most intentional way, because I am tired of living the same paradigm and story. I'm not even living the same paradigm and story, because I've changed the way I think. I've changed the way I've moved. I've changed the people that I've been around. I've changed my name about 3-4 times. And I don't care, because I am not bound to any low vibrating energies. Nobody has power over me but me and God. And if you think that somebody gonna do something to you, you better go and pray. You better go juice up. You better stay disciplined and know that you are protected. Know that you have the power to choose, that anything that tries to form against you will fall and perish before you. And with that being said, I want to say a special prayer. And I call this the A-list prayer of affirmation. And it goes like this: I am pure, love, protected. Because through chaos, I am silent. I shine bright. I am vibrant. I live life like a movie, a glimmer radiant as the ruby. I am divine, your highness. With more time, I'll be the lightest. Like God, my creator, I grow abundantly. Call me Mother Nature. My power is strong. My words are wise. My energy is sacred, and my heart is divine. I am a powerful queen who is confident in her speech, wise in her decision, and strong in leadership. I live in authenticity and purity, and for any injustice formed against me shall face the consequences in the order of the divine that raises me. For I have no enemies. For anyone who is my enemy shall fall before me, and watch me rise before them. And so it shall be, because God granted me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change, courage to change the things that I can, and wisdom to know the difference. And so it shall be, because I am pure love, protected. Amen. And I want you ladies to have an amazing rest of your day, night, week, month, year, all of that and above, because you are worthy of it. Harness your willpower. Use that power to really give yourself the best life and experiences that you can. Make sure you subscribe and follow me on all platforms that experience A-list, and I'll catch you in my next one. Ciao.